Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Iroquois 3217 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Fiji 4716 is on approach. Fiji 4716 cleared to land runway 32.
Ladies and
Iroquois
gentlemen, on behalf of the
3217
captain and
cleared
crew,
for
welcome
pushback.
aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Springbrook ground. Iroquois 3217 ready to taxi. Iroquois 3217 taxi to
Ladies
runway
and gentlemen,
05.
please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic
Generate.
Easy to runway 05.
Our destination. On behalf of the captain and crew, we flying with us and hope you will join us again. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
Springbrook Ground, Fiji 4716, requesting taxi to the gates. Fiji 4716, taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Springbrook clearance, good evening, Argentina, 59er11, ready for pushback at Bravo 9er. Argentina 59er11, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Aeroflot 8722 is on approach.
Iroquois 3217, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Aeroflot 8722, cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook ground, Argentina 59er11, ready to taxi. Argentina 59er11, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook 177, ready for pushback at Alpha 5. Springbrook ground, Sri Lankan 903 908, taxi to the gates. Kenya 8177, cleared for pushback. Sri Lankan 903 908, taxi to gate Bravo 9er. Springbrook ground, Kenya 8177, ready to taxi. Kenya runway 05.
Springbrook Tower Blue Panorama 2723, ready for takeoff runway 05. Blue Panorama 27.
Kenya 8177, cleared for takeoff runway 0. Kenya 8177, cleared for takeoff runway 05. Atlas Air 4381, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook. Springbrook Tower, good evening. Finnair 3352 is on approach. Finnair. Three 52 clear to land runway 32.
Argentina 59er11, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
China Eastern 1769er, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, good evening, Caribbean 6232 is on approach. Caribbean 6232, cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook Ground, Germania 3362, requesting taxi to the gates. China Eastern 1769er, taxi to runway 05. Springbrook Ground. Saudia 7836, taxi to the gates.
Springbrook Tower, Atlas Air 4381, ready for takeoff runway 05. Atlas Air 4381, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Germania 3362, taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Korean 4125 cleared for pushback.
Saudia 7836. Requesting taxi to the gates.
Kenya 5409er cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. LATAM 8580 is on approach. LATAM 8580 cleared to land runway 32.
Korean 4125 taxi to runway 05. Finnair 3352 requesting taxi to the gates.
Sunwing 6947 cleared for pushback.
Saudia 7836. Taxi to gate Charlie 3.
Springbrook Ground, Caribbean 6232 taxi to the gates.
Finnair 3352 taxi to gate Bravo 7.
Sunwing 6947 taxi to runway 05. Caribbean 6232 requesting taxi to the gates. 09er cleared for pushback. Springbrook Ground Qantas 650. Springbrook Tower 50 is on approach. Ethiopian 4650 clear to land runway 32.
China Eastern 1769er cleared for takeoff runway 05.
LATAM 8580 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Korean 4125 cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Air Canada 106 is on approach. Air Canada 106 cleared to land runway 32. Qantas 6509er taxi to runway 05. Singapore 6819 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Gol 2588 is on approach. Gol 2588 cleared to land runway 32.
Qantas 6509er hold position. Sunwing 6947 cleared for takeoff runway 05. Caribbean 6232 taxi to gate Bravo 8.
China Eastern 6685 cleared for pushback.
Singapore 6819 taxi to runway 05. Springbrook Ground. Ethiopian 4650 requesting taxi to the gates.
China Eastern 6685 taxi to runway 05.
Qantas 6509er continue taxi.
Springbrook clearance, good evening. Azul 8407 ready for pushback at Bravo 10. Azul 8407 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Ground, Air Canada 106 taxi to the gates.
Springbrook Ground, Azul 8407 ready to taxi.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Icer, the 586 is on approach. Icer, the 586 cleared to land runway 32. Ethiopian 4650 taxi to gate Alpha 4. Singapore 6819 cleared for takeoff runway 05. Springbrook clearance, good evening. Lot 1469er ready for pushback at Bravo 6.
Gol 2588 taxi to gate Bravo 10.
Azul 8407 taxi to runway 05.
Air Canada 106 requesting taxi to the gates. Lot 1469er cleared for pushback. UPS 69er 53 cleared for pushback. Lot 1469er taxi to runway 05. Qantas 6509er cleared for takeoff runway 05. Springbrook Ground UPS 69er 53 ready to taxi. UPS 69er 53 taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook clearance, good evening. Kuwaiti 1879er ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Springbrook Ground, Icer, the 586 requesting taxi to the gates.
Azul 8407 hold position.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Goal 904. 908 is on approach. Goal 904. 908 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook Tower, China Eastern 6685 ready for takeoff runway 05.
Azul 8407 Continue taxi.
China Eastern 6685 cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Air Canada 106 taxi to gate Bravo 6.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. FateX 37908 is on approach. FateX 37908 clear to land runway 32.
I say the White Center Tower, good morning. Volaris 1906 is on approach.
White Center clearance. Good morning. Ethiopian 7537 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Volaris 1906 clear to land runway 14 left.
Ethiopian 7537 cleared for pushback. White Center ground. Ethiopian 7537 ready to taxi. Ethiopian 7537 taxi to runway 14 right.
White Center clearance, good morning. Boliviana 5587 ready for pushback at Bravo 2. Boliviana 5587 cleared for pushback.
White Center Tower, good morning. Asia 3820 is on approach. Asia 3820 cleared to land runway 14 left.
Boliviana 5587 taxi to runway 14 right.
Volaris 1906 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Ethiopian 7537 cleared for takeoff runway 14 right. Ural 6439er cleared for pushback.
Volaris 1906 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
White Center Tower, good morning. Iberia 90706 is on approach. Iberia 90706 cleared to land runway 14 left.
Ural 6439er taxi to runway 14 right.
White Center clearance. Good morning. Air Portugal 90567 ready for pushback at Alpha 1. White Center Tower. Good morning. Europa 2808 is on approach.
Boliviana 5587 cleared for takeoff runway 14 right.
Europa 2808 cleared to land runway 14 left. White Center ground. Air Portugal 90567 ready to taxi.
White Center ground. Asia 3820 requesting taxi to the gates.
Air Portugal 90567 taxi to runway 14 right.
Asia 3820 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
White Center Tower. Ural 6439er ready for takeoff runway 14 right. Ural 6439er cleared for takeoff runway 14 right.
White Center ground. Iberia 90706 requesting taxi to the gates. Iberia 90706 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
White Center ground. Europa 2808 taxi to the gates. Europa 2808 taxi to gate Bravo 2. Center Tower, Air Portugal 90567, ready for takeoff runway 14 right. Air Portugal 90567, cleared for takeoff runway 14 right.